right now.
Good job.
We're
Good pull.
plenty good on fuel. You can run like hell.
Yeah, well. Is there still a point for most positions lost?
Whatever, this guy.
The soft charger award.
This is one of my best tracks, and he's gonna go out here and lead like 170 laps and win.
No, you never see me at Richmond.
If we got bonus points for that, I would have had those all season.
There actually is in every series bonus point for most positions lost.
Soft charger.
It's
I never qualify high enough for that.
I ran.
I think I mess up my qualifying lap every time we come to this track.
Me too.
I'm gonna lay back like in the official
You too,
sessions
John.
earlier today.
Me too.
Yep.
Thought we got rid of the hashtag me too.
Oh, I bet they get the. I bet they get a huge run on the starts and officials.
Oh, they always do. Like, especially back in a pack, guys are like a full 30 miles an hour faster.
Oh, Hastings must have hit the wall on every lap he's ever qualified. I've never seen a lap posted.
He doesn't qualify.
That was the
Wake up,
point.
Mike. Wake up.
Behind the 81.
Oh, that's great.
Like you'd be
Start with a
lining up
4X.
behind the 7. Like you'd be lining up behind the 8. You're behind the 12. You should be behind the 93. Get behind the 19.
That was
Sorry, I stalled it.
Coming to 1 to go, boss man.
Alright, guys, going green this time.
Okay. OBRL. Next gen car. Richmond. 175 laps. Starting 27th. Not one of my favorite tracks, but we'll see.
Radio check. Can you hear me over there? I have a map pace cards off. Green flag. Outside.
3,
Still out there.
4,
Clear. Outside. Clear. Slow one on the bottom there in front of you. Outside.
Did you get loose? You have to pit.
Still outside.
Lap time
Clear
33.555.
high, clear high.
P27.
Outside.
Laps of fuel 140.
Still there outside.
On lap 2 of
Clear, clear, clear.
175. Lap time 23.611.
Outside.
P25.
Still
Laps
outside.
of fuel
Clear, clear.
140. On lap 3 of 175.
Outside. Clear, 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 clear. The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap.
Lap time
23.681.
23.681. P25. Laps of fuel 141.
Outside.
On lap 4 of
Still out
175.
there. Still out there. The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 22.771.
Lap time
Okay, man.
23.431. P25. Laps of fuel
Outside.
139.
Still
On lap
outside.
5 of 175.
Still out there. Still out there.
Lap time 23.455.
Still outside.
P24. Laps of fuel 140. On lap 6 of 175.
The leader just did a 22.838. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Lap time 23.265. P24. Laps of fuel 138. On lap 7 of 175.
That was your
Lap
fastest
time
lap of the session.
23.026. P24. Laps of fuel 136. On lap 8 of 175. Lap time 23.153. P24. Laps of fuel 134. On lap 9 of 175. Lap time 23.247. P24. Laps of fuel 133. On lap 10 of 175. Lap time 23.127. P24. Laps of fuel 132. On lap 11 of 175. Lap time 23.314. P24. Laps of fuel 130. On lap 12 of 175.
The leader just did a 22.934.
Lap time 23.310. P24. Laps of fuel 129. On lap 13 of 175. Lap time 23.313. P24. Laps of fuel 128. On lap 14 of 175. Lap time 23.267. P24. Laps of fuel 127. On lap 15 of 175.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Lap time 23.490. P23. Laps of fuel 126. On lap 16 of 175.
Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Lap time 23.352.
Clear.
P23. Laps of fuel 124. On lap 17 of 175. Lap time 23.479. P22. Laps of fuel 123. On lap 18 of 175.
The leader just did a 23.198.
Lap time 23.496. P22. Laps of fuel 122. On lap 19 of 175. Lap time 23.375. P22. Laps of fuel 121. On lap 20 of 175. Lap time 23.408. P22. Laps of fuel 120. On lap 21 of 175.
They all checked up.
Lap time 23.607. P22. Laps of fuel 119. On lap 22 of 175. Lap time 23.598. P22. Laps of fuel 118. On lap 23 of 175. Lap time 23.447. P22. Laps of fuel 117. On lap 24 of 175.
Deleted, just did a 23.2.
Lap time 23.465. P22. Laps of fuel 116. On lap 25 of 175.
Sorry, ignore that. Hit the wrong button.
Lap time 23.582. P22. Laps of fuel 114. On lap 26 of 175.
Outside. Outside. Still out there.
Lap time 23.939. P22. Laps of fuel 113. On lap 27 of 175.
Still outside.
Lap time 23.675. P23. Laps of fuel 112. On lap 28 of 175.
Still outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside. Outside is clear.
Lap time 23.773. P23. Laps of fuel 111.
Nice pass,
On
Terry.
lap 29 of 175. Lap time 23.672. P23. Laps of fuel 110. On lap 30 of 175.
9.
Clear, Victor.
Thank you.
Lap time 23.736. P23. Laps of fuel 109. On lap 31 of 175.
Didn't mean to touch you there, Donnie.
You're good.
Lap time 23.875. P23. Laps of fuel 108. On lap 32 of 175. Lap time 23.868. P23. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 33 of 175. Lap time 23.838. P23. Laps of fuel 106. On lap 34 of 175. Lap time 23.807. P23. Laps of fuel 105. On lap 35 of 175. Lap time 23.631. P23. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 36 of 175. Lap time 23.635. P23. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 37 of 175. Lap time 23.647.
Brian, you're really blinking,
P23.
man.
Laps of fuel 101. On lap 38 of 175.
Alright, you're talking to the 09, right?
Info.
Lap time 23.734. P23. Laps
I'm
of
gonna
fuel
go high
100.
here.
On lap 39 of 175.
It's not one thing.
Going high.
Yeah, it was sporadic, but it was starting to get worse.
Lap time 23.723. P23. Laps of fuel 99. On lap 40 of 175.
Thank you, sir.
Lap time 23.891. P23. Laps of fuel 98. On lap 41 of 175.
Clear, Victor.
Thanks, Dean.
Welcome. 80 laps to go.
Lap time 23.930.
The leader just did a
P23.
23.3.
Laps of fuel
The leader is
96.
coming up on you. The
On lap
95.
42 of 175. Lap time 23.805. P23. Laps of fuel 95. On lap 43 of 175. Lap time 23.808. P23. Laps of fuel 94. On lap 44 of 175.
Thank you, Gavin.
Inside. Clear.
Lap time 24.217. P23. Laps of fuel 93. On lap 45 of 175.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Lap time 24.089.
Checking out.
P23. Laps of fuel 92.
Clear.
On lap 46 of 175.
Go low and one.
You'll be lining up behind the 112.
Oh, a whole bunch piled up in 1 and 2.
Lap time 27.034.
Come around the same car.
P21. Laps of fuel 92. On lap 47 of 175.
Hey, John, what did you see there? I know I came down, but I think I was clear.
The road is open.
I couldn't see what it was. It was a lot of smoke.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, could have been me.
No,
too.
you cut down right on me right in the corner, and I had to
Checking
jam
out
on the
back
brakes.
straight.
Is all.
Lap
Checking up on
time
the backstretch.
28.714.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to clear that lap car, trying to
P21.
clear you, and
Laps
I
of fuel
got in
92.
there a little hot and probably
On
caused
lap
that.
48
So,
of
I'll SVP.
175.
112 is going to SVP right here.
93 is going to do the same because I should have
Lucky
cleared
dog.
it.
But I have a lap car coming on the outside.
890. 790. 590. 490. 290. 190. 90.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard.
2.
Lap time 56.244. P22. Laps of fuel 141. On lap 49 of 175.
Oh, did I get a penalty?
Alright,
John, I'm gonna
come
drop
around
down here to
the
let you by.
112.
Checking up in one.
Three.
Looks like you should be lining up behind this 92.
Sorry, Jonathan, coming to your left here.
Line up behind the 92.
Lap
Yeah, I
time
got me a big old speed
Coming
42.184.
around the 98.
P21.
10-4.
Laps of fuel 141.
We're going to restart behind
On
the
lap
92.
50 of 175.
2.
Alright, you're going to have to come around to 55.
Lap time 36.021. P18. Laps of fuel 141. On lap 51 of 175.
Come around to 93.
I'm going to take the top here, D-Wayne.
Get behind the 92.
In.
One to go. You're on the outside, my man.
Going green this time.
Hanging out. You're behind the 10. Keep doing the best you can there. Looking
Lap
good.
time 49.070. P18. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 52 of 175.
Something makes me want to have Doritos and Kentucky Fried Chicken while I watch 7 Ages podcast.
Hey.
Give those belts a good tug, man.
That's good entertainment, man.
Sounds like a good night.
All right, man. Pace cars off. Be ready.
That's what Christian's sister said.
Green.
She doesn't watch
Little
though.
bit of time, man.
She's
You're
got other
getting-
things to do.
Doing a really good job, man.
3,
Just did a 52.775.
4.
Lap time 43.524.
Checking up.
Record.
Laps of fuel 141. On lap 53 of 175.
Good job, fella.
Still there? Still with you inside.
Oh, check it up.
Still there at your door inside. Too wide inside.
Lap time 25.622.
He's got damage.
Pit
P15.
road is closed.
Laps of fuel
3.
140.
92.
On lap 54 of 175.
You coming, Dean?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Pace car out of 2.
Lap time 34.313. P15.
Man, I don't know how we
guys,
survived that
Laps of
power
fuel
slide through one.
141.
Yeah, that's right behind you.
On
There. That was
lap
close.
55 of 175.
Yeah, I lost like 4 positions, but I thought, boy, that was better than getting involved in that.
2,
Exactly.
09, go ahead.
Get behind the 89.
Keep it up there, D-Wayne.
22. Get the lucky dog. We're gonna have a lap car.
Lucky dog
coming to the
Lap time
outside.
41.082.
All right, we need to be behind the
P15.
22.
Laps of fuel 141. On lap 56 of 175.
Same bad.
Tommy, what were your tires on that first run?
90s? Low 90s?
Can.
Lap time
And we just
50.696.
made it out.
P15. Laps of fuel 141. On
Like,
lap 57 of 175.
No. We just made it out of the pits in time.
All I hear is out with each other.
That's
That's
not
what
what I
I
heard
heard,
or
too.
choose to believe.
Yeah, that's not what you heard. Check.
You should be behind the 89.
Manly voice. Check.
Do we need to put a pineapple in your car?
No, sir.
D-Wayne, I'm going to take the top again there, stud.
Whoa.
Closed.
Giggity.
Sounds kind of kinky.
So
Lap
you're
time
saying I'm-
52.365.
Yep, you're a bottom.
Come around to
P15.
93.
Laps of
Peter.
fuel
Power
142.
bottom.
On lap 58 of 175.
Well, this conversation devolved quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
they
it took
get
longer than usual.
It's your first night here?
It's a good thing the broadcast doesn't pick up our race channel.
Oh God.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Actually, they
Should be
broadcast it.
behind the 89.
I thought he was stayed in the race channel.
Nope.
One to go. So looks like you'll be on the inside.
All right, guys,
Hold
going
up a
green
little
this
bit.
time.
Lap time 48.208. P15. Laps
Copeland,
of
you
fuel
bring that car here from Auto Club on
142.
Friday?
On lap 59 of 175.
Then I sped on that pit stop there for some odd reason. I don't know. I was just, dumb shit as usual.
car still has
You got all your
confetti
number,
on
you
it
need
from
a
Friday
button,
night.
Ready to go.
Yeah, that was a good win, man.
Yeah, it was.
Pace car's off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. The lead just did a 52.938 outside.
Lap time 48.613.
Still outside.
P16.
Clear, outside.
Laps of fuel 141.
Still
On
out
lap
there.
60 of 175.
Still outside. Still out there. Still outside. Outside quarter. Outside is clear.
Lap time
went to Dairy Queen. Sorry, y'all.
23.897.
Sorry, Dale.
P14.
Hey,
Laps
you
of
good,
fuel
brother?
140.
Didn't hurt me none, I don't think.
On lap 61
I'm
of
out.
175.
That sucks, Grandpa.
Yeah, that's not the way I wanted to go.
And literally, as soon as you touched me, you disappeared.
Yeah, well, I
Lap
got
time
4X on that last caution.
23.319.
Somebody spun in front of me, and then
P13.
and then I tried to become the
Laps of
second
fuel
caution.
139.
Yeah, you just disappeared.
On lap 62 of
Guess I'll
175.
have an ice cream.
Well,
yeah.
Still
congrats.
there. Outside is clear.
Yeah, man.
I
Thanks,
want
y'all. I
an
really
ice cream.
appreciate it.
Papa.
Lap
Sorry,
time
Rich. We're still trying to
23.142.
figure out what we're gonna.
I don't know, man.
P12.
What our nomenclature
Laps
is
of
gonna
fuel
be.
138.
I got a little loose coming
On
out of
lap
4, and then
63
Dale
of
got into me. And I already had 4X
175.
from that incident before, and got DQ'd.
Lap time 23.056. P12.
Already driving like a grandpa.
Laps of fuel 137.
Well, I am, Ara.
On lap 64 of
Proud
175.
grandpa.
Well, I guess I'll go watch the broadcast now.
Hop in the booth with
Lap time 23.107.
It's not a bad idea.
P12. Laps
Yeah,
of
you got
fuel
that, podcast
135.
Yeah, send him a
On
message.
lap
he'll put you in
65
there.
of 175.
Yeah.
The Funky Bunch broadcast.
Do I need to stay in the race for that?
Nope.
Lap time
No, you just gotta be in the
23.203.
Discord channel with him.
P12. Laps of fuel 134. On lap 66 of 175.
have known, I would have joined.
Reckoning 2.
Oh,
That's me done.
Lap time 23.244. P12. Laps of fuel 133. On lap 67 of 175.
Inside is clear.
Elaine, I didn't want to blast in that corner because my spotter
Lap time
said wrecking 2, and I was almost there.
23.666.
Yeah, no
P13.
worries, man. You,
Laps
I
of
don't think
fuel
you need to look in your mirror with me.
132.
You drove
On
away
lap
from me last
68
time.
of 175.
Still there, clear, clear.
We're going to the Tom Ogle tutelage school here.
Sit, man, you keep concentrating. Hustle
Lap
that
time
thing.
23.246.
Josh.
P13. Laps of fuel 131.
You hit the wall there,
On
John?
lap 69 of 175.
Just gave it a hair too much throttle off for. Tires
Just a
were,
wee too much, don't you know?
yep, tires were not warmed up yet.
he's just trying to fake us and make us
Lap
think
time
he's human.
23.138.
Make us all have hope for 100
P13.
laps.
Laps of fuel 130. On lap 70 of 175.
The leader just did a 23.069.
Lap time 23.220. P13. Laps of fuel 129. On lap 71 of 175.
Clear.
Thank you, Brian.
Inside, inside.
Oh shit.
Still inside.
Sorry, Troy.
Lap time
Ogden, man, I didn't know you
23.431.
had that big of a run.
P12.
I didn't either.
Laps of fuel 128.
My apologies, sir.
On lap 72 of 175. Lap time 23.276.
No problem.
P12. Laps of fuel 127. On lap 73 of 175. Lap time 23.268. P12. Laps of fuel 125. On lap 74 of 175. Lap time 23.365. P12. Laps of fuel 124. On lap 75 of 175. Lap time 23.417. P12. Laps of fuel 123. On lap 76 of 175.
The lead just did a 23.048.
Lap time 23.272. P12. Laps of fuel 122. On lap 77 of 175. Lap time 23.312. P12. Laps of fuel 121. On lap 78 of 175.
Where did you come from, Bruce?
Lap time 23.489. P12.
10-4.
Laps of fuel 120. On lap 79 of 175.
Thank you.
Lap time 23.388. P12. Laps of fuel 119. On lap 80 of 175.
Good save, Jonathan.
Lap time 23.364. P12. Laps of fuel 117. On lap 81 of 175. Lap time 23.482. P12. Laps of fuel 116. On lap 82 of 175.
The lead just did a 23.24.
Lap time 23.400. P12. Laps of fuel 115. On lap 83 of 175. Lap time 23.355. P12. Laps of fuel 114. On lap 84 of 175.
Thank you, Victor.
Copy.
Lap time 23.374. P12. Laps of fuel 113. On lap 85 of 175. Lap time 23.445.
You're welcome.
P12. Laps of fuel 112.
Although I don't think I was any faster than you.
On lap 86 of 175.
Yeah, I was just looking at the times and the laps, and I was like, oh, we got a long ways to go.
Yep, you're thinking further ahead than me.
Lap time 23.518. P12. Laps of fuel 111.
Yeah, one lap down is not bad.
On lap 87 of 175. Lap time 23.628. P11. Laps of fuel 110. On lap 88 of 175.
The lead just did a 23.459. Alright, bud, coming to halfway this time.
Lap time 23.457. P11. Laps of fuel
Well, you gonna do
108.
that, man?
On lap 89 of
you're faster.
175.
Outside, outside. Still out there. Clear.
Lap time 23.685. P11. Laps of fuel 107. On lap 90 of 175. Lap time 23.677. P11. Laps of fuel
Ooh, sorry, bro.
106. On lap 91
No problem,
of
buddy, no problem.
175. Lap time 23.708.
Oh, sorry.
P11.
Inside.
Laps of fuel
Clear him.
105.
Inside.
All good, man. All
On
good.
lap 92 of 175.
Go ahead, Josh.
Still
I know you're
inside.
faster than me.
Clear.
Boy,
Caution,
never. This is
caution.
contagious.
Guys, just quickly, just remember.
I did get in there hot, Brian. I'm glad I didn't get you.
Lap time
Sorry, fellas, I tried to get out of the
24.759.
car
Not
before
hard
that
to
shit.
do here.
P12. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 93 of 175.
Chris, sorry.
I just seen that tide sign getting bigger.
Pace cars in 1 and 2.
Put you right in the ridge cycle.
Backing up into, checking up.
Yep, my clothes are clean.
But they're not clean no more.
Get behind the 26.
Lap time 29.758.
2.
P12.
That's laundry day
Laps
anyway.
of fuel 104. On lap 94 of 175. $847, 700, 600, 500, 300, 200, 100, 0.
Go, Migo, go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
Lap time 54.879. P18.
How about this time?
Laps of fuel 147.
94, 94
On lap
right side.
95 of
95,
175.
93 left side.
3.
checking up into one.
I'm going to be behind the 81.
Did you speed, Brian?
I did.
I was wondering why I was
Lap
supposed to
time
pass you.
41.783. P12. Laps of
Hey,
fuel
Don, you like it, you got a copy.
147. On lap 96 of
Yes, sir.
175.
Hey, nice job on the podcast. Appreciate the nice things you said about our league on him.
No problem, man. I meant it.
What
Right on.
podcast is that?
He's on iRacers with Robbie.
Oh, okay. Any claw talk on that podcast?
Lap time
No, it has
41.850. P11.
Claw talk?
Laps of fuel 147. On lap 97
Sounds
of
like a new segment.
175.
Claw Talk with Tom Ogle.
It's an old segment.
Fucking track temps with Tom.
On the one time I was on one with Chris Scales, it was talking car titles with Chris Scales.
Yeah, that was on the Aftermath one.
Yeah, he asked me like about it, kept asking questions about it. I was like, well, the sound you hear is radios are being shut off all over
Yeah,
the country.
Tom's title talk.
One to go. What are you chewing on?
DMV talk.
Carrots and celery. Right. Should be on the east
Alright, guys,
side.
going green.
Lap time 51.117.
Q.
P11. Laps of fuel 147. On lap 98 of 175.
I just want to see what it was like to pass you, Josh.
All right.
I was like, oh crap, his brakes are
I'm
out.
gonna start thinking about a restart here.
What's he doing
How's it
behind?
going?
And then I thought maybe he thought I was going to hit him.
Nah, I was just messing with
All right,
Josh.
boss man, pace car's off.
I got to get this lap back.
Great. The lead is just did on
3.
52.35.
4.
Lap time 46.985.
Too wide outside.
P12. Laps of fuel 146.
Nice save, Clay.
On lap 99 of 175.
Still out there.
Checking up.
What about now?
800.
Outside.
All right.
One
600.
outside. Outside clear. Caution. Caution.
That was carnage.
What do you got for temps there?
Still wrecking, still
Lap
wrecking.
time
Pace car in
25.085.
one.
All right, buddy. Line up
P8.
behind the
Still, you
nine.
go by me,
Laps of
Vic.
fuel 145. On lap
got lots of pace
100
car
of
back.
175.
Road is open.
Wayne, are you able to continue?
Yes.
10-4, watch you in front of me. Just getting
He's
into 3.
coming. He's coming.
Coming around at 75.
Who, that was close.
got to go around me.
Come on, let's go, guys.
Tell me to
We
stay
can
behind
figure
me.
this all out once we catch up with everybody else.
Lap time 43.680. P8.
Lap down car.
Beam, looks like
Laps
you
of
gotta go
fuel
by me.
146. On lap
Tell me to
100 and
stay.
1 of
Lucky
175.
dog, go coming high.
2.
Oh.
Sorry, Josh.
Oh, you're good.
The almighty Pickles on the lead lap again.
Oh, yes.
I'm just following instructions.
Oh, I'm sure they're.
Team orders.
I understand.
Lap time
Not a
52.181.
threat. Oh.
P8. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 102 of 175.
Tom.
Closed.
Lap time 52.955. P8.
There's a
Laps
4
of fuel
XD, right?
146. On lap 103 of
Eddie
175.
Jones level.
Right.
Speaking of that rookie of the year, where's he been this year?
He got that new coaching gig for football. He's been pretty consumed.
Sorry, Bates.
Well, hopefully he gets back
good, man.
sometime. I'm kind of actually miss the guy.
Yeah, I think he'll be back soon.
Coming to 1 to go, boss man. Gonna be on the outside.
Lap time 51.144.
Going green this time.
P8. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 104 of 175.
Give those belts a good tug too, bud. Get ready to go. Boss man, go do your thing. Green flag. Really good lap right there. Really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
4.
Inside.
Lap time
Completed
48.465.
52.668.
P8.
Still inside.
Laps of fuel 145. On lap 105 of 175.
One inside. Inside's clear.
Alright, now Josh,
Inside.
you open up the holes and I'll follow you.
Go on, you're inside.
10-4.
In and out, no hole. Outside only. Inside.
Lap time 24.016. P9. Laps of fuel 144. On lap 106 of 175.
I had to run that one a little harder to avoid that trash day crossover.
Lap time
After all the,
23.574.
I'm dealing with some other stuff out here.
Spinning off the
Laps
corners.
of fuel 143. On lap 107 of 175.
Nice save, Lloyd.
Good job, Lloyd.
I'm playing too nice, avoiding people today.
Lap time 23.281. P8. Laps of fuel 141. On lap 108 of 175.
About done with that nice stuff. Let's get back to normal.
Lap time 22.984. P8. Laps of fuel 140. On lap 109 of 175.
Oh shit. I gotta get that back.
Deleted, just did a 22.
Lap time 23.097. P8. Laps of fuel 139. On lap 110 of 175. Lap time 23.386. P9. Laps of fuel 138. On lap 111 of 175. Lap time 23.104. P9. Laps of fuel 137.
I'm trying.
On lap 112 of 175.
Good, Josh. Inside.
You didn't have to do that, John.
Clear low.
You want to finish, right?
Lap time 23.551. P10. Laps of fuel 136. On lap 113 of 175. Lap time 23.075. P10. Laps of fuel 135. On lap 114 of 175.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Lap time 22.982. P10. Laps of fuel 134. On lap 115 of 175.
The leader just did a 22.
Lap time 23.131. P10. Laps of fuel 132. On lap 116 of 175. Lap time 23.110. P10. Laps of fuel 131. On lap 117 of 175. Lap time 23.174. P10. Laps of fuel 130. On lap 118 of 175. Lap time 23.225. P10. Laps of fuel 129. On lap 119 of 175. Lap time 23.228. P10. Laps of fuel 128. On lap 120 of 175.
Outside.
Good save, John.
Clear.
Oh my.
You didn't catch the wall, did you, John?
Nope.
Lap
Oh,
time
hell of a save, man.
25.423. P12. Laps of fuel
You had this spin cycle on just a little too long,
127.
didn't you?
Yep.
On lap 121 of 175.
The leader just did a
Go ahead, Dean, I'll burp it.
23.06.
Oh, man, you're awesome. Thank you, man.
Lap time
Yep.
23.548. P12. Laps of fuel 126.
It's just starting to come to life a
On
little
lap
bit there, you know what I mean?
122
Yeah, I
of
don't wanna slow you run down there.
175.
No, it feels better on the long run. It feels like good. You know what I mean? I can't control it on the short run. Wreck and loose.
Lap time 23.420. P12.
Christian's sister says the
Laps
same
of
about
fuel
Dwayne. He really has trouble on the
124.
short run.
On lap 123 of
Ground four blows are
175.
fucking mine though.
Whoa. Red Ripper.
Yeah, you tapped out by then, right?
3 other guys coming
Lap
out?
time 23.342.
Nah, she's like, put 2
P12.
rounds of wedge in it and let's go.
Laps of fuel 123. On lap 124 of 175.
That's usually when she heads over to Wayne's house, isn't it?
Lap time 23.327. P12. Laps of fuel
Wayne's batting clean up. What the
122.
hell?
On lap 125
He has to load her on the trailer and take her home.
175.
I don't like that arrangement at all.
Well, I can't afford the shipping rate from over there, so.
Lap time 23.398. P12. Laps of fuel 121. On lap 126 of 175. Lap time 23.326. P12. Laps of fuel 120. On lap 127 of 175.
The lead is just did a 23.209.
Lap time 23.423. P12. Laps of fuel 118. On lap 128 of 175. Lap time 23.367. P12. Laps of fuel 117. On lap 129 of 175. Lap time 23.280. P12. Laps of fuel 116. On lap 130 of 175. Lap time 23.384. P12. Laps of fuel 115. On lap 131 of 175.
Thanks, Crisco. There you bet.
Lap time 23.421. P12. Laps of fuel 114. On lap 132 of 175. Lap time 23.406. P12. Laps of fuel 112. On lap 133 of 175.
The lead just did a 23.262.
Lap time 23.492. P12. Laps of fuel 111. On lap 134 of 175.
Starting to smell that grease.
Lap time 23.687. P12. Laps of fuel 110. On lap 135 of 175.
Oh, buddy, you didn't have to give it to me.
No, my left ankle is a little swollen.
Lap time 23.566. P12.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
Laps of fuel 109. On lap 136 of 175.
Probably swollen from making out.
It's the joint.
Wow, you have a joint in
Lap
yours?
time 23.502. P12. Laps of fuel 108.
Swivel head extension.
On lap 137 of 175. Lap time 23.573. P12.
Guys.
Laps of fuel 107.
Thank you,
On lap
Crisco.
138
You're
of
welcome.
175.
Unfortunately, it was the one that was run over by a triple axle toy
Lap
hauler.
time 23.672. P12.
Oh dear.
Laps of fuel
Hey, the one to go,
105.
man. Josh is coming.
On lap 139 of 175.
Sorry about that, Bruce. I didn't mean to get up into you, bud.
1-5.
Lap time 24.037. P12. Laps of fuel 104. On lap 140 of 175. Lap time 23.528. P12. Laps of fuel 103. On lap 141 of 175. Lap time 23.531. P12. Laps of fuel 102. On lap 142 of 175.
Thank you.
You bet.
Lap time 23.673. P12. Laps of fuel 101. On lap 143 of 175. Lap time 23.625. P12. Laps of fuel 100. On lap 144 of 175.
Would you like to share with the class?
Yeah.
Lap time 23.788. P12. Laps of fuel 98. On lap 145 of 175.
Deleted, just did a 23.406.
Lap time 23.887. P12. Laps of fuel 97. On lap 146 of 175. Lap time 23.750. P12. Laps of fuel 96. On lap 147 of 175.
Thank you, Crisco.
Staying high, Tom. Staying high.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Lap time 23.862.
Thanks, Troy.
P12. Laps of fuel 95. On lap 148 of 175. Lap time 23.754. P12. Laps of fuel 94. On lap 149 of 175.
Wrecking on the front stretch.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know why you can't hear Earl. Can you hear me? Did not hear him call that caution.
You shake that, Brian?
What?
Check the one on your headset.
Yes, I did.
Lap time
Your
25.558.
headrest.
P11.
1, 2, 3.
Laps
I need
of
to borrow
fuel
some of that
93.
Tide now.
You got a good copy.
On lap 150 of 175.
Closed. Behind the 75.
Wayne, I was doing everything I could to try to get a run on you.
Pit road is open.
Yeah, you kept following me and when I made
You're
mistakes
gonna be lining
too.
up behind the 75.
I know.
Lap time 30.143. P10. Laps of fuel 92. On lap 151 of 175.
2.
890, 690, 590, 390, 290, 90.
1.
Go, 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 go! Pit road speed all the way around,
2.
man.
Lap time 51.360. P15. Laps of fuel 148.
No, Tommy.
On lap 152 of 175.
3.
Checking out if they're finished.
You're behind
Up there,
the
D-Wayne.
75.
Hey, Dale.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 75.
Lap time 40.075.
2.
P9. Laps of fuel 147.
Can we catch
on
up,
lap
Dean?
153 of 175.
Crisco, can you catch up there? I'm going into pits. I'm pitting here.
Sorry, I have to fall to the back.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh yeah, pitted too soon, and I got
Lap
caught
time
speeding.
44.777. P9. Laps of fuel 147.
Alright, Troy, you ready to push on in
on
here?
lap 154 of 175.
Yes, sir.
Victor.
I have no idea which one to take, by the way, Dale.
Eeny, meeny,
He's,
miny,
he's,
mo.
he's lying to you. Trying to get in your head.
One to go.
Top.
You're
Trying to
gonna
get
be
in
starting
head?
on the inside.
Alright, guys, go on the time.
Lap time 52.114. P9. Laps of fuel 147. On lap 155 of 175.
But get her cleaned out real well, man. Clean out those tires. Pace car's off. Be ready. Green. Back in this bitch now. Come on. Delete. Did 52.748.
4.
20 laps to go this time. By
Lap time
outside.
45.160.
Still outside.
P10. Laps of fuel 146. On lap 156 of 175.
Still outside. 2 outside. 1
Check it
outside.
up. Check it up.
Clear high. Outside.
Check
2
it
outside.
up.
That's me,
Caution's out.
Sorry, Victor.
Make sure you're getting yourself something to drink there, buddy.
Lap
Didn't see you
time
on the top, Victor.
25.227.
We're good, we're good.
P13.
You're gonna have to come around.
Laps
the
of
pace
fuel
car. Alright, so we're
146.
gonna have to come around the
On
pit.
lap
You're gonna be coming around
157 of
Check it up.
175.
Go ahead, 22.
3.
You
Come
gotta go in
around
front
the
of me.
10. You're gonna be coming around the 92. Alright, so we're gonna have to come around the 24.
Pace car, turn 1. Pace car, turn 1.
You'll be lining up behind the 81.
Lap time 30.878.
Say what,
P9.
Dwayne?
Laps of fuel 145. On lap 158 of
It was one when I passed
175.
it. I thought. I don't know.
He's excited to be out front.
32 serving SPP. We're going to restart behind the 81. You're going to be coming
849.
around 24.
700. 600. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 0. Lap time
Lucky dog coming high, lucky dog
42.347.
coming high.
P13. Laps of fuel 145. On lap 159 of 175.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 22. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 22. You're gonna be lining up
848.
behind the 22.
700. 600. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 0. Lap time 56.481. P15. Laps of fuel 145. On lap 160 of 175.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 75. Sorry about that, Wayne.
Oh, it's alright. I know you didn't mean that.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 18. Like you'll be lining up
Does it
behind
seem like
the
we won an extra
75.
lap?
Lap time 51.356.
Coming
P17.
around at 20.
Yeah, Mr.
Laps of
Hastings,
fuel
he, checks in the mail.
144. On lap 161 of 175.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 28. Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 19.
It's a badass car, Tom.
Coming to one to go, boss man.
That guy's going green next
on
time.
the outside. You're gonna be lining up behind the 42.
Lap time 47.517. P16. Laps of fuel 144. On lap 162 of 175.
Boss man, you get them elbows out, getting into one. Pace cars off, be ready. Green. Those lappers out of the way, Earl. 10-4. The lead is did 52.673.
4,
Lap time 45.992. P16.
Really?
Laps of fuel 143. On lap 163 of 175.
Still there. Clear low. Inside.
Thank you, Dustin.
You're clear.
Lap time 23.962.
Bye, hard stop meeting.
P15. Laps of fuel 142. On lap 164 of 175.
Good save, Brian.
Thank you.
Still out there at your door. Door outside. The car in P1.
Lap time 23.667. P15. Laps of fuel
Oh, checking up.
140. On lap 165 of 175.
3.
They could be lining up behind the 84. All right, so we're going to have to come around the
2.
24. All right,
3.
you're going to have to come around the 24.
You supposed to go by me, Bruce?
Pace car coming into the backstretch.
4.
About 10 more. Line up behind the 42.
Lap time 34.069. P12.
All right, Dwayne.
Laps of fuel
Stress levels at all-time high.
139.
You can have it.
On lap 166
Yeah,
of
right,
175.
I'm going to serve an SPP for drifting.
Breathe in, exhale out.
Got the lucky dog.
Lap time
Lucky dog on the
36.982. P12. Laps of fuel 139.
Behind the 19.
On lap 167 of 175.
It scared me on the front stretch, the one exit there, Dale.
Lap time 51.515. P12. Laps of fuel 139. On lap 168 of 175.
The road will be closed.
Lap time 52.234. P12. Laps of fuel 138. On lap 169 of 175.
Oh, 1 to go. You'll be
Alright guys, till next
outside.
time.
Lap time 50.960. P12. Laps of fuel 138. On lap 170 of 175.
All right, Brian, let's do this.
All right, you ready?
Look cleaner on real well. Get those tires cleaned off.
It's born ready.
Pace cars off. Three. The lead is 52.727.
4.
Inside.
Lap time 47.738.
Inside.
P12. Laps of fuel 137. On lap 171 of 175.
Honestly, we should have been in that position anyways. It's our own fault.
Oh, Sorry, Troy.
Job, Dale.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Good job there, Chicken Man.
Great win.
Nice win.
Hell of a job, Dale.
Dale's making this a habit.
I guess
Chickens-
Chick-fil-A does deliver on Sundays.
Chickens are rejoicing all
Nice.
over.